Can you tell me your name and where you work?
My name is Mae Chao. I work with United Nations Volunteers.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about programs that you're running right now?
Well, I actually don't run programs, but in my role with UNV, I support the development of programs and projects. So I work with many countries who are interested in developing volunteer schemes like youth service corps or things like that. So that's what I do.
All right, can you tell me about some of those projects going on? Sorry.
Well, what's fascinating is that there's been many here at this conference. So the Afghanistan Youth Service program that they were talking about, we helped in terms of consulting and developing the project document. The Burkina Faso program is a UNV partnership in terms of developing a youth service corps. We have here was just presented River Sea, which was a joint program with UNV support in terms of a Southeast Europe exchange program, regional program in terms of volunteer service. So I've been really kind of pleasantly surprised about how many programs that we've been involved with have been here, including the Liberia Youth Service Corps that was mentioned by the president of Liberia at the opening ceremony. So this has been great. I mean, I knew that some would be here, but I had no idea so many would be here.
Tell me a little bit about the project you just talked about in the workshop.
I was just talking about an ECOWAS program, which is the Union of African Governments in West Africa, and they're starting to develop what's called an Ambassadors for Peace service program, where young people would be coming from the 15 ECOWAS member countries, and they would be going to 6 pilot countries in the same region to do peace building type activities through grassroots NGOs in terms of their capacity to develop projects that have peace and reconciliation in the post-conflict areas.
Why do you work in the field of youth service?
Well, I actually work in the area of voluntary
service.
Youth service. And because I just strongly believe that it's a largely untapped asset for achieving the development objectives that we so desperately need to do in the world. So as a UN person, we're obviously concerned with achieving the Millennium Development Goals, and this is what, for me, it can't be done without the volunteers, because you can't have enough staff or anybody else to do it. So it has to be the will of the people in the communities getting involved and pitching in.
And have you seen that be successful?
Yeah, I think, clearly we have a long way to go to achieve the MDGs, but certainly that the power of communities and community involvement, I think, has been very good. And you can see there are lots of examples, not only through formal youth service programs, but just community engagement. So.
All right. Well, anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I just really think this has been a great conference, and thank all of you for getting it all organized. And it's just been really amazing that there's been 43 countries here represented, and it's been really exciting to interact with everybody. So thank you.
Well, thank you for coming.